you're good. So the X on the back is the most important part. So to make sure that it's good to go, right? Because like you said, you guys, anchors are really wide, they're even, but when I move the load, I want it to pendulum with me. I want to load the anchors equally, okay? So let's just say that she had a piece of rope, you had a piece of rope that's right there. Let's say those two, they're tied off, okay? Now if I was the load pulling it, okay? I'm not burning your back. So I'm gonna pull this in, I'm looking for my angles. I never wanna tie my anchor with this piece straight, flat, because now I'm putting this in shear, and I'm pulling these two anchors together, right? So I wanna kind of triangulate it and make a big triangle. This angle that I have here is the one I'm looking at that I want it to be less than 120. Okay? Greater than 120, I put a lot of stress on the anchors. I can do that, but now that we call it a span anchor. Totally different thing, we'll do it in tech. We're not gonna do it in knots, okay? So I have this, I go, listen, I want to go ahead and build a self-equalizing type of anchor, which means the rope has to move around the column. Remember I told you, like those anchors or the edge pro we have, or inline figure eight. Because I'm tying, give myself a little extra room, and I'm not going to dress it yet. I'm going to leave it a little bit loose, okay? Now, this part, the tail end, is going to be my follow-through. I'm going to follow the bite. So I'm going to take this, I'm going to drop it in, and now I'm tracking this rope as it goes through. So it goes around here. All right, I look at it, oh, don't go underneath that one, and then fish it through. So now when you look at it, then I'll dress it. Okay, so I have a big loop, and I have a little loop, right? And I'm going to take my, hold that. I'm going to take my carabiner that I have, I'm going to put it into my system, and then I'm going to grab the rope. Now, I have an adjustable or distributing anchors. When I go this way, what happens? It shares, I don't want to burn your back, but it adjusts on its own with the load. I go this way, it does the same thing. It adjusts with the load. Okay? Maybe a little dance, right? Whatever you want, but you're going to owe us a show. So, don't fucking tie these and hold them up unless you're damn sure that you like it. It looks good. Remember what I told you, it must be dressed. No twists, everything's compressed, it's in tension, not in compression, right? And look at it. So we're going to do that. So you guys are going to start off with the figure eight stop or not. Once you tie it, you're going to hold it up. If I ask you what it's used for, you need to know the reason. Okay? If you say, I don't know, that is one strike. Remember, it's not three strikes in the same knot either. You get 3 strikes for all these knots. You better be ready to go. You can ask for help. Just don't hold it up with confidence unless you're damn sure you got it. Good? Well, that looks like mine. I think that's good. That's good. Loops, we're going to do not. Remember, either the size of my fist, a little bit smaller is fine. But I need to be able to fit a carabiner in it as well. Good enough for you. You know what's funny about this? You say it's good enough for me, but you're not tying it for you, you're tying it for him. Good? Like it? This? We'll do that. So how do we correct it, right? Look at it. Okay, looks great. What's the difference? One year sale. But you see this? See how it's on top? Second line, very good. So if Ms. Price holds this up, and you see there's 2 ropes coming off the moving pulley. In all simple systems, you count the ropes that are coming off the moving. I give this to my, flip it over, there you go. And I give this to my anchor, right? Moving. Now when I move, she moves. So that is called mechanical advantage. Or simply put, a COD.
It's up to 90%.
Okay, so I got a really bad tear in this rope, but I still need it. I'm on a cliff. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this section of rope completely out of my system. Okay? So I'm going to look at it. Here's a misconception about the outline of the butterfly when you guys look at it. Is that when you guys tie these things up, when you have them,